We actually had the opportunity to work with partially with two different consulting groups or brokers, if you want to call them that, several years back. And that taught us a few things and brought this whole DSO world kind of to light for us and kind of what some of what it was about. However, we never just had a great fit with these other groups. You didn't always feel like they always had your best interests in mind. Sometimes it was just like trying to, like a real estate agent trying to make a transaction happen, and didn't necessarily dive into a lot of the details. And then we started getting approached by individual, DSO groups. And we were starting to explore different ideas. We knew we had to, we were kind of a small to medium sized dental group, and we saw the landscape starting to change over the last several years. And we kind of felt like we needed to either get bigger on our own and go out and try to hire some kind of people to help us run the business as we kind of expand and get larger, and or possibly join a group. And once we started engaging with TUSK, we were so impressed with Kevin and his knowledge base of the landscape, the DSO world, their culture, what they're about, who backs them financially, lots of things we had no idea about, and we feel like we didn't really get that from our previous brokers we worked with several years before. And we just really could tell that Kevin knew what he was doing. And then to kind of take it to another level, the first thing he wanted to do was find out about us, not just dove into really what our practice is about and what sets makes our practice unique, and the nuances about the practice itself, but also personally about Kyle and myself. What makes us tick, and what are our goals, and what's life look like for us, and what are we trying to what are we looking, look back 10 years from now, where do we want to be? And he'd asked all those kind of questions. So you really could tell that he wasn't just trying to make a deal or make something happen. He wanted to try to make us make a wise decision, whether that is no decision at all, or 3 different ways we can go with different groups and what their culture's about. Would that fit in with, now that I know what you guys are about, this might not be a good fit for you, or this group over here might really work out well. So when we felt that, and Kevin actually came down to practice and went to dinner and really got to know each other right off the bat, you kind of felt like you're in good hands. So we knew that we had made a wise decision with TUSK. So it was critical for us to find a group that we felt like we could still create and keep and maintain our culture that we had developed over the last 20 years. And there wouldn't be a ton of change, and it would still be fun to practice dentistry and maintain the standards and patient care that we've always come to, our patients have come to expect from us. And there's a lot of groups out there that come in and they tell you which lab you have to use, or what materials you use, etc. So that's the first step, and TUSK was really instrumental in helping us find groups that align with us. Then you get to the next step of, okay, we found out who we want to partner with, and then you get to the part where really kind of, at least myself, I can speak as a dentist, not our area of expertise. You have to negotiate, and how much is your business worth, and words like EBITDA and things of that nature, just don't have a clue about. And that's where really TUSK really started to shine, because that's their world, that's their sweet spot, and that's where they live every day. And it's great to have somebody in your corner, because sometimes we think we're asking for this and this is fair, and Kevin would come back and say, wait a second, don't sell yourself short. You might be worth a lot more than that. And to have somebody be able to sit there and educate you on these things and then go to bat for you as well is invaluable. The other thing about it is you're practicing dentistry, and this is something that's very personal to you. It's kind of a tough pill to swallow to think about selling in practice, so it can be emotional. But you're also really busy. You still got patients in the chair, and you're taking care of them and the staff, and the truck's still rolling on down the road. So to do these things takes a lot of time and effort, and that's another thing on top of the expertise. But behind the scenes, Kevin or TUSK can talk to us, kind of explain things, what we're looking for, and then go to bat for you. And while you're still doing dentistry all day, and you get a call at 8 o'clock at night, weekends, whatever, they work around your schedule, which is another huge thing, which we're very grateful for. Because again, you have a life to live and patients to see every day, and that doesn't stop. And but you have somebody fighting for you and has truly your best interests in mind. at all times, that is invaluable. Yes, absolutely. TUSK, I would say under promise and over deliver. That's something we try to do here every day. And I certainly would say that we weren't disappointed in anything and really kind of exceeded our expectations. Again, whether it's a time constraints or if you're having to have a call at 9 o'clock on a Saturday night, and that's personal family time. I mean, whatever it took is really, I would say, the mantra that I would say that TUSK kind of lives behind. So above and beyond expectations for sure. If you're even slightly considering, possibly transitioning and partnering with a DSO or just going to sell your practice, first and foremost, I would highly recommend getting a consultant. And based on several consultants we've worked with over the years, TUSK would be my number one recommendation, without a doubt. And even considering doing something like this, which we almost made that mistake of going into trying to partner with somebody on your own, going in blind, as I would say, you didn't really realize you're blind. Sometimes, again, you don't know what you don't know. It's worth its weight in gold to have somebody that truly understands the whole transition and the process and how it works and behind the scenes, just things that you're not aware of. I think it'd be a foolish decision to do something like this on your own without having somebody like TUSK on your side.